Hey, motherfuckers! Alright, I still got to do a little bit more sharing, so I'm going to do one more round of sharing while this is going live. Here we go. Check this out. I'll be right back. Welcome to the Cthulhu Caverns. Yeah, we back up in this bitch. I am DirttyB, the hostess with the mostest and shit. Coming at you live from Cthulhu Caverns, right here in this bitch. And Lil Dope, if you didn't know, I got the promo team on deck, bro. You just let me know what you need, bro. Or actually, let my promo manager know what you mean, man. Holla at that boy Dose. But yeah, man, how's everybody fucking doing up in this bitch? It's good to see everybody fucking crack-a-lacking in this bitch. Myself, I've been knocking out features left and right all week. Just recently put in a 72 or 76 hour, I think it was, in 10 days. That's a lot of time spent in the studio. I neglected pretty much all my other life duties. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, no, it's, 'tis the season, you know. I used to think that, oh, yo, low in this bitch, what up? But I used to think that summertime would yield the best results, but it seems like everybody has so much cool stuff, cool stuff to do. And hold on, why is this giving me this air bullshit? What's going on here? Anyways, but yeah, no, I found out that in the wintertime, people like to buckle down and get their music done. So 'tis the season. I was getting my shit ready, and you know, I just recently updated a bunch of shit, upgraded a bunch of shit, and yeah, we're up to par now. Dose, I think you guys sort of know each other. Trevor Tyler's Lil Dope. You guys, I think you guys ran a track together on one of my session tapes. And by the way, Cypher Tape Volume 4 has been, you know, postponed, brought back up, postponed. But I think I'm just gonna cut my losses on the artists that didn't come through. And when I say cut my losses, I literally mean cut my losses. Like, I reached out to these motherfuckers like almost over a year ago, some of them, and you know, like literally like 7 months, bro. It shouldn't take that long to get a verse back. So fuck them, and they'll never get nothing for free from me ever again. But that's okay. The world changes, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we already have a track together. I'm on Cypher Tape Volume 2. That's what I'm saying. I know you guys work together, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's almost impossible at this point for all my peeps to not have worked with each other and shit. But yeah, man, we rocking it tonight, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, we got a new music video dropping soon. I don't think I can play it here, but I could probably give you guys a little snippet. So let me load that in while we're sitting here bullshitting around. I don't think there's a way for me to get off screen to do it, so you're gonna have to watch me do it, unfortunately. But just so I know it's gonna play for sure. I do apologize for this ahead of time. Add source. Make up new source. Add source. Resource. And hold on. Give me a couple seconds and I'll have this up. What goes up must come down, but not me. Not me. I take one good puff and clouds. Okay, so I'm not. It doesn't have no sound yet. What goes up must come down, but not me. But I can't hear it. Maybe y'all can see this. Maybe y'all can hear it. I don't know. I see. Yo. Is that playing for y'all? But yeah, that's a little snippety snip. What goes up must come down, but not me. Not me. I take one good puff and clouds is all I see. I see. They say what goes up must come down, but not me. Not me. I take one good puff. Yeah, so that's coming up soon. So you know, that'll be out as soon as we can get it out. We're having some technical difficulties because when we shot this music video, we didn't think ahead of time. For all of my peeps out there that, you know, I guess this is probably where you guys do come to get any kind of that news, but for you guys that are in the dark about this and didn't know what we were talking about, Bearded Weirdos is and was dope, and, you know, is a fun project to do. But with all great things change. And over the years, we've grown so close with Knight, and he's basically been a third Bearded Weirdo for so long, we decided we were going to induct him into the group. But the more we sat on it, the more we're like, Bearded Weirdos, that's so your homie J DirttyB. We need to figure out something else. So after long debate, you get this. We are the Third Eye Tribe, and I hope I spelled this properly.
No, that's not spelled properly. There's going to be a re-updated logo. That's just for now. You know what I'm saying? That's just us in cartoon mode. But yeah, man, we got some shit coming. So be ready, because this album, when we put it out, it's not going to be like that. You know, like Bearded Weirdos was dope, and you guys did have some pretty high expectations, and we tried to fill them. But with this, keep us to an even higher standard, because we're going to try to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I mean, your homie Jay developed so much since our relationship, and I've changed so much in how I do things and how I operate. My engineering skills have gotten better. And Knight, you know what I'm saying, he was already a well-rounded artist when he came around, but now he's just a fucking hit maker. And now with all three of us, you know, working off of the same fucking logic, you know what I'm saying, we're about to be killing some shit. And you guys are, I guess you guys are seeing the birth of it here. You know what I'm saying? This is like we've made a couple of announcements. We're trying to get people used to the idea, because pretty soon you're going to see our Bearded Weirdos YouTube change to Third Eye Tribe. So expect that soon. I'm going to try to get that done this weekend. Speaking of this weekend, tomorrow, if you guys are out in Michigan, there's flyers all over my Facebook and everybody else that's attending, but Solo Flex's birthday bash. We about to get out there, get it in, you know what I'm saying, performing and shit, and smoking some good weed, eating some good food, you know what I'm saying, kicking the breeze with the homies, and obviously celebrating one of the squad's motherfucking, you know, G-days and shit. But, by the way, so fucking, I finally got a thing that I've been kind of waiting on, even though it's kind of early in the game. But I've been trying to get Low and Knight to do something, and Knight got her on Vibe Check, and bro, y'all ain't ready for that shit when it comes out. If I get Knight in here, I'm gonna make sure it's okay, and we're gonna play that shit. He's got another one with fucking Dorky. With Chris Nonsense, and that shit came out so cold. So motherfucking cold. But yeah, no, man, we got some shit cooking. So, while I'm sitting here bullshitting around, I'm gonna share this a little bit more. And this is gonna be a music review type of night. So once we get, established a little bit, go ahead and start sending me some shit. I'm gonna post my email right here. And I'm gonna check it periodically and see if anybody's sending some shit, and we will play some music and see what the hell's going on with it. All right, let me pin this right quick, or one of my moderators, if you want to pin that, because I can't access it right now. Okay, there it goes. Hell yeah, man! I'm surprised Diesel ain't in this bitch yet. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker usually head on, really way quick in this bitch. Let's say, bro, I know I said I didn't want to be mainstream, but I'm gonna be covered on the Shade Room on MTV. Nice. I don't know what that is, but dope. I hope that works out for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So without further ado, let me get into some shitty shits. It's not shitty shits. Let's see here. Musica. What do I have for you? I got this. Check this out. I could only play a piece of it, and coming soon the full version with Zach Bone on the verse. Check it out.
You ain't been where I've been, ain't where I'm from. Walk a mile in my shoes. I'm not you.
The shit I witnessed, you could never see that. You not me, that's a fact, you could never be that. You could never be this dope with the deadliest craft. You walk a mile in my shoes, you might never be back. You ain't been on the block with nothing holding you, but still never leave the streets molding you. Prototype of poverty, just another game for the system. You ain't been where I've been, you ain't chained up in prison in your own thoughts. I doze off to the kush smoke, wondering what it would have been like to be one of the good folks. I'm sick of living on the edge and the fringes. You be calling those people around you friends, but they bitches. That's all we ever had, a common of the stakes of all. People plotting while you down, hope you take the fall. But you never been the type with skills to lay your thoughts on the paper, what you write ain't real.
You ain't been where I've been, ain't where I'm from. Walk a mile in my shoes. I'm not you. You ain't been where I've been, ain't where I'm from. Walk a mile in my shoes. I'm not you.
seen your little brother take a clip around. You ain't have friends turn bitch and keep their distance now. You and me, this ain't the same by comparison. You pointing on your fingers, shifting blame, it's embarrassing. I was influenced by gang life, growing up, packing guns and selling dope. I wasn't raised right. While you were playing Sega Genesis inside, I was reminiscing, chilling with my friends and getting high. I left the house when I was 13 to raise myself, reaching up for heaven cause I spent so many days in hell. Until I stacked in the trap, I would get high, slipping G-Unit, beg for mercy in the disc drive. You don't know what it's like to be a social loner, stacking contacts but never answer the Motorola. I'm a beast on the baseline, you heard it through the grapevine, like I got a face full of steak knives. All of my shoes, hey.
I'm not you. You ain't been
where I've been,
where I'm from. Walk a mile in my shoes.
I ain't you, motherfucker. Yeah. See, I'm telling you, bro, this could have been you. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, I couldn't have. It was always meant to be Zach Bone. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Zach Bone. You know, he one of the newer motherfuckers in the circle. You know, he probably a couple months in, but I see this man fucking just being something. You know what I'm saying? Like his drive is something else. You know what I'm saying? Within the time I've known him, he's recorded an album pretty much. And not only that, his promo game is dope. His fucking the first time I seen him perform, he is definitely out there a lone wolf by himself and still held it down like a thug. You know what I'm saying? That's that shit. You know, that's that shit, that grit that people just don't have anymore in the beginning. You know, they just think everything's going to be handed to them and they don't know how to work for it. And I could tell that that's not him. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to the boy Zach Bone. You know, that's why I had to get him out on a hit. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you, Dose. And fucking B Ill Rhymes, that motherfucker the coldest, son. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we got something. I'm going to play something for y'all right quick. I got something that's just me and B Ill Rhymes. Good old musica. Let me see here. Where's that shit at? Here we go. Stained Burgundy. Check it out. Another year. Another dope-ass cypher tape full of murderous killers. And this one right here, this is my dog B Ill. We about to murk this shit, son. Hope y'all ready for this. When it's time to grab the guns, I got the Glock in case. When it's time to smoke weed, my marijuana lace. When I drop a body, no one ever find a trace. Now you face the king, I kill a clown like from outer space. Motherfucker, still virgins, get your hymen split. Top level reminders is where you wanna get. But y'all are counterfeit, every word you been rhyming with is out of place. Raising red flags like a Chinaman. I smell pussy, see a side of it, a slide in it. I don't need to call a Uber, I'm beyond driven. Trust me, homie, no one fucking with me. I come from the streets and stay up in them like crumble receipts. Hustle indeed, I keep it local with the coke and powder. You wanna level up a level, but I won't allow you. Listen to the dirty mind with the vocal power that can make a brainstorm turn into a golden shower. Don't get your soul devoured, stepping up to flex of mine. Doing shows, getting reps in just for exercise. The best designs, not too many see unique. Often keep talking, I'm living my dreams while you sleepwalking. I breathe chronic high, contemplating homicide. Truthfully, nothing has been the same since his mama died. I turned the school of hard knocks into Columbine. Ready to shoot like the clock, running out of time. A pride of lines, no prayers, getting a head start. You don't gotta go overseas to get your Denmark lead spark. Oh no, the po-po coming. All you hear is broken glass and a stone cold stunner.
Hey, twist on the track. No, I leave a body wrecked. If you act a donkey, I'll pull up real quick and shotty Shrek. You can dodge a wrench while you looking like a sloppy mess. I don't give a fuck what you're saying, homie. You not a threat. Blade up at your neck. You're lucky your blood ain't on the floor. You better pray for magic like your homie sucking Dumbledore. You're deep throating, weak rodents who I will leave homeless. Better lock it up, me and Dirty here to break through the door. Rappers stay lacking, it got me feeling some type of way. Talking shit, you're getting hit so hard it turns your night to day. I'm kinda crazy, rhyming on time like it was a running rank. You guys are fake, spit a freestyle, I bet your mind is blank. Lazy spitting, stupid tiny like some baby midgets. Come and try me, leave your shoes untied, I'll take those bitches. Who's nicer? I got a pen and I'm taking notes. I don't think you get it when I grab a pen, now you're making ghosts. How many rappers do you know that got these nice beards? Quite weird, like an alky drinking some light beer. Mix it up, armor thick as fuck, I hope you like fear. Shit, that's nuts, you aren't even tough, I'll leave your mind speared. Big swag, you done fucked up now. Told your girl to pull up and she can get dick down. It's a picnic. How every time I spit it's wow. Every time you're on a track you're like an infant clown. You sound depressed, need to go and jump off of a ledge. You're just a pest, now let me go and chop off your head. Say I'm the best, man, at least that's what your mama said. While we're at it, I bet your breath smells like rotten eggs. You are talentless, with some cowardice. Watch me dismantle shit, make you cry, man. No wonder why you cannot handle this. Call me a bitch, you are not safe, I got banana clips. Talking shit, finna leave you hit like all the hash I ripped.
Yo, the lag is real right now. My bad. I was trying to pull something up. Yeah, no, for some reason I have some processes running that I don't know why they're running, and it's kind of pissing me off. I bet you, and it is. It's fucking Discord. My bad. Discord, dude, fuck you. I don't know why I keep you on my shit. All right, there. Now everything should start running a lot more smoother. It's crazy how much one thing can affect your whole feed. But anyways, yeah, so Be Ill Rhymes, I'm not sure if did that finish? I feel like I could just cut you off. It cut you off at a good spot, but damn, son. But yeah, Stained Burgundy, that's up. Let's see, what is done? What do I have that's done? Fuck, not really a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like, this mixtape really kind of took a shit, you know? Like, nobody fucking sent anything back. But you know how that goes. You know what? I got something that's probably never gonna get released. You want to hear something? Check this out. I don't know. Not saying that it won't. It's just one of those things I forgot this existed till now.
I ain't changed much since a youngin', I'm still slinging things, still spitting bars that got your girl on my ding-a-ling. Down to get this paper, I need money, so don't play with me. I'll have your heart skipping like a disc on that laser beam, you asshole. I'm that hoe, physical rap hassle. I manhandle your citadel, made it look like a sandcastle. So who the fuck you think you talking to? Y'all confused, make him prove himself. What you just felt, I split your skull in two. ATM post, hit him up, he'll show you a thing or two. Day and night, say my name wrong, they might just bang with you. On the road to BOG, I can show you a thing or two. You just must be back, I'm dope, they don't wanna come and hang with you. Detroit City, I love you dearly, that was my birthplace. Public school, been a class clown since the first grade. So how that dirt taste? Before you hate me, get to know me. Judging the book by its movie when you know it's different, homie.
Bring it back, do it clean, yeah. Smoke a sack, keep a max, sippin' yeah. Fuck a chill, pop a pill, make a scene, yeah. 50 racks, 100 bands, out my jeans, yeah.
Lost in translation's never the case. Speaking loud and clear. Someone said, bring hip-hop back. I had to volunteer. Dead serious, no comedian, funny guy, running high. If you say my name, that's when you fucking die. I love when guys try to flex when killers never talk. Targets in my eyes, your men are marked. Let the metal spark. Open carry, skate, we carry ratchets, let's compare guns. Russian mob supplies, cops is where they copping theirs from. Air ones with a drop of blood, it's like a piece of art. Feasting on the beats, and when there's beef, we tear the streets apart. Don't even start, we leaving cars you couldn't cop in years. You so broke, you think it's upper class if you shop at Sears. Lots of peers that were once your brothers, they've been flocking here. Someone said, bring hip-hop back. I had to volunteer. Oops, I said that, but I meant that with the utmost. I'm on the path to the utmost, and where it stops, who the fuck knows?
Hey, I'm just saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got so much music that I probably will never release. It's crazy, man. But what the fuck is up with y'all, though? Let me see what's up in my email. Has anybody sent me anything to listen to? That's what I'm wondering. And it looks like, nah. What the fuck are y'all doing, bro? Let me hear some of y'all shit, bro. Send me some shit to play in the cavern in front of these 67 people. You know what I'm saying? Give me something. Let me get something, dog. I guess while we sitting here, we're going to showcase a little bit. Since I gotten permission to play it before, I don't think I'd be banned from playing it again. So let me play this for y'all. Check this out. Motherfucker, shout out to Low.
Yeah. Slow. Yeah.
One of those ones right here. Make sure y'all vibe out. Y'all see Low sprinkle in that bitch? Go ahead and fucking add that motherfucker up, bro.
Baby, you be trippin' why you always wanna fight with me. Destination dating, I done put you on a flight with me. Took you out them Nike panties, put you in some nice Fendi. Contact delete all these souls who want a night with me. And you steady bitchin' about how you don't get no time with me. As soon as I'm with you, you complain about how you tired of me. Quit with all the back and forth, girl, make up your mind for me. You don't never shut the fuck up, and now you quiet on me. And I just need to know where this really finna go. Caught up in my feelings, I've been giving you a show. You say the distance made me toxic, but my presence be a joke. You're taking me for granted, you gon' miss me when I'm gone. You're so manipulating, I ain't with that shit you want. Got me losing all my patience, you just gotta pick a bone. And I ain't wanna fuss with you, I just want the love with you. Gave you all I have, but that ain't never been enough for you. Thought that you was different, now I don't know why I trusted you. But I still got all my love for you. I go up below, around, and above for you. You had me in court line to the judge for you. Like how you got my heart and you know that. Playing Lenny Williams when I'm drunk, I like a throwback. Screaming all the words, trying not to spill my moe. Like girl, you know I love you every word is true, I quote that. She gon' hit a group chat, tell her girl I ain't shit. I ain't never worried what the mother bitches saying. But why you want opinions on the struggles we been facing? You could talk to them, but we still lack communication. And I don't understand that, guess it's just a mystery. Got me going crazy, girl, look at what you did to me. The math ain't been mathing, but we still got some chemistry. Wish I had the English to describe all of our history. Cause you are the epitome of everything I'm chasing. You run away from love, cause these niggas all be playing. But I'll be down forever if you show me that it's worth it. We could put the work in, cause neither of us perfect. At first I saw you in a different light, I knew this shit was right. Cause we connected like I knew you from a different time. Even in our past life, you knew that shit was mine. Ain't no discussion, see that looking, I'ma get behind. So girl, let's hit rewind and get that feeling back. Cause even though I'm irritating, girl, I'm still attached. And ain't no reason to debate it, I ain't finna care. I feel like we've been growing apart, and I ain't feeling first. I saw you in a different light, I knew this shit was right. Cause we connected like I knew you from a different time. Even in our past life, you knew that shit was mine. Ain't no discussion, see that looking, I'ma get behind. So girl, let's hit rewind and get that feeling back. Cause even though I'm irritating, girl, I'm still attached. And ain't no reason to debate it, I ain't finna care. I feel like we've been growing apart, and I ain't feeling mad.
Alright, so, I'm telling y'all motherfuckers ain't about to miss out on that shit, cause it's about to be fucking hitting all the time, bro. Listen, but, so, Stoop Kid, before I move on to this next thing, do you mean from Hey Arnold? Because that's the only Stoop Kid I could think of. I'm not sure if something's gone viral that I've missed, but as far as I know, that's the only Stoop Kid. And, alright, so, for y'all motherfuckers that didn't see my moderator in this bitch, Trevor Tyler, that is Lil Dope. He's one of the hottest motherfucking Southern rappers that I know personally. Actually, he is the hottest Southern rapper I know personally. You know what I'm saying? Not second only, but, you know, in the runnings with Prodigal. You know what I'm saying? And, I haven't talked to him in like 12 years, but if he's still as cold as he was, you know what I'm saying? You got some competition out there in Atlanta, but that's a couple states away from you. But, yeah, from Hey Arnold. Well, what are you sick about the Stoop Kid? Because the Stoop Kid was me, bro. In Detroit, when I lived on Penrod, bro, I had my 2 pillars sticking out, and I sat on those bitches all day. Bro, we smoked so much weed on my stoop. I can't tell you how many fucking ounces of weed we blew through a week on that fucking stoop. So, I don't know. I can relate to Stoop Kid a little bit. And who is Bobby, by the way? Which Bobby? Because you're just a letter B to me, boy. I can't see you. But anyways, let's check this motherfucker out. This is Trevor, and I'm gonna see if I can play this video for y'all. But let's see. Okay, there you go.
Angel on the track.
That boy upgraded his equipment, got him a drone, a nice ass camera and shit.
Hey, I've been working all my life, I feel nauseous. Feeling like I'm falling apart. Yeah, it's just another day in the office. Trying to pick myself up off the floor. I've been looking at myself in the mirror. I don't know who I'm looking at anymore. I've been trying to put myself back together. Don't feel like myself anymore. Lately I've been going out of control. My mind ever bright, Lord protect my soul. Never been afraid, but on the low before. Never knew at the bottom of what's so cold. Lord, can I make it but the soul of my soul? I don't wanna have to make a sacrifice. shine under a light. Having to be on the road every night. No, I would just rather remain where I'm at. I must confess with music, I'm obsessed. Smoking so much I end up losing breath. Can't hold a note, man, there's nothing left. I'm not as good as I once was. Still the same when that gun bust. Sleeping on me, man, where's the love? All they really wanna do is hold a grudge. Mean mugging and shoulder shrugs, that's all I get. Nobody's legit. I ain't got a circle, man, I got a fist. I ain't got a crew, got a crucifix. Trying to get the prayer like I need a fix. Big shark swimming with these fish. Don't wanna go down, but you know, life can be a bitch. Hey, I've been working all my life, I feel nauseous. Feeling like I'm falling apart. Yeah, it's just another day in the office. Trying to pick myself up off the floor. I've been looking at myself in the mirror. I don't know who I'm looking at anymore. I've been trying to put myself back together. Don't feel like myself anymore.
That motherfucker know how to write a song, bro. You had me absorbed in that shit, bro. I can't lie. I couldn't break away from it. That was hard as fuck. I gotta give it to you, bro. That track. I mean, even though I have heard it, I only listened to it my first time on my phone, so I don't think I got the full effect of it. You know, I have to give you props, man. You do a really good job for mixing that Shure SM7B, because not that the SM7B is bad, because I've heard a lot of hit songs made on it, especially back in the DIRTAYB before it was famous, but because, you know, if you guys didn't know, Metallica, Korn, a lot of them did a lot of their louder vocals on the Shure SM7B, and I know a few artists that have their own studio. Well, I knew a few artists that had their own studios, and that was one of their go-to mics, and their mix was subpar. I have to honestly give it to you, though. That first of all, the song was great. The content within the song, you could have just read that like a book. The video, I got a couple of complaints. You know, not to be a dick or nothing, but the shots where the drone was looking down on you, it was kind of useless. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't seeing your face at all. There's only a couple of times where I saw your mouth, you know, spitting the track, which doesn't matter as much as the fact that it just doesn't tell me anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shot with the camera on the ground was dope, but I would have liked that one if you would have zoomed in as you were spitting. You know what I'm saying? If you would have, like, digitally zoomed. You didn't have to do it with the camera, but, you know, as you're rapping, just have it start creeping towards you and maybe fade off or something like that. And then I know you had to have the drone in a fixed position, but maybe with that same shot, I would only get one or two. I wouldn't use the fixed position, but I would use one to introduce the video, per se, with starting up there high and then leveling out with you, and just have it at an unrealistic height. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm not sure how much this applies, but I've heard that, you know, when you look down on a subject in a video, it makes them small. When you look up on them, it makes them big, so on and so forth, and finding the balance, blah, 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 blah. I know that you are not like, you know, self-proclaimed expert in music videos, but, you know, steel sharpens steel, and us being able to see that as artists and your friends, we can give you, you know, some insight, so that way the next music video you do, you got some other ideas bouncing around. Because I gotta say, the first step towards anything that you want to do, especially in music or video, you know, cinematography, you have to start with the equipment. Like, knowing things is cool, but if you don't have the technology to play with, you're learning for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of, because I know a lot of people that spent their whole life trying to figure out how to use something they didn't have and never bought it. So you spent, you know, hey, what up, though? Chris Duke's in the building. But, you know, one of the important things about being able to, you know, self-employ or whatever, is being able to secure your own supplies for your business. You know, for my studio, obviously I needed a computer, a microphone, an interface, monitors, and a headphones. I've gotten a lot more since then, but it started with that. Same thing with you. You got a camera and a drone and a fucking editing program. It starts there. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, in a couple of years, you'll have a fucking duffel bag full of goddamn camera lenses, 3 different drones with different settings. You'll know your apertures and all that shit. You know, all the Japanese that comes into fucking editing. And, you know, you'll make some moves, you know what I'm saying? But I have to honestly give it to you, you know. For the equipment that I know you have, you do a really good job with it. So, hopefully the universe starts putting stuff in your direction, because I feel like what you have right now is great, and it could last you 5-10 years of making great content. But I hope with your skill level that you don't have to wait that long for an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Get you like a Red Dragon camera or some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Get you a fucking Neumann mic. By the way, if you ever do upgrade your mic and you want to get rid of that Shure SM7B, I definitely want that for my mic cabinet. And I thought about buying it a couple of times brand new, but I'm not going to be using it brand new. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm ever going to use it, it's going to be for my scream vocals and for miking guitar amps and podcasting. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely want it, because those are 3 things that it excels in. Because if you guys didn't know, I feel like I'm nerding out. I am so sorry. But the Shure SM7B is probably the highest performing dynamic microphone. There's condensers, there's ribbon mics, there's fucking dynamic microphones, shotgun mics. You know, the difference is how they record, how they pick up their, makeup, and, the complexity of how their innards work. But dynamic microphones were one of the very first microphones ever invented, and they're pretty much made for stage performance. Because, all right, so the difference is, right now I'm talking into a condenser microphone. This has a what is it called? I'm not trying to go too crazy right now. But anyways, it has an area around it where if you're in the right position, because I'm not trying to. Anyways, this picks up in almost like a heart shape, rather than like a Shure SM7B picks up in a cone that starts the pointy end at the microphone. So, for instance, if the farther I get back, the more my voice kind of goes around the microphone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could probably record something like this, but you're going to hear a lot more room in between me and room around me. You know what I'm saying? But if I get too close, you're going to get the proximity effect of my bass is too much. Or, well, I got my shit edited, so you might not have some of these problems, because I do have a compressor running and some minor EQ on this mic. But still, you know what I'm saying? Like, each mic has its own function, and a dynamic microphone is mainly built for stage performance, because the way they pick up sound makes it so you could have band members all around you and speakers, and they're not really going to affect, they're not going to bleed into your shit as much. So, it takes a little bit more work in positioning and editing skills to make a Shure SM7B sound like a fucking condenser microphone. But essentially, like I said, it is probably the highest motherfucking percentile, like, dynamic microphone there is. People run their entire recording studio off of it. Slipknot, fucking Prince, Metallica. Like I said, so many people have made hit songs you've listened to over and over again, and a good chunk of them was recorded by that mic. Sorry for the nerding out. I'm not sorry. I am not sorry. This is out to all of you motherfuckers that I'm friends with that like cars and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You see a car drive, oh, that's a 1972 fucking Chevelle, blah, 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 blah. It was manufactured and it's got a, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's me with microphones. Not every microphone, but the ones that I'm interested in, that I have recorded on, or I've heard recorded on, and I've heard good quality from them. I love that. When I see a movie and I'm like, that's a fucking UH7. Oh, my dream mic. Baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, something about that. Like, I'm one of those kids you would see in like a movie or a cartoon where they got like a porno like this, and then you like get to the other side and they're looking at a microphone. Like, that's me, bro. Pussy's cool, but mics are better. I'm just kidding. Nah. Oh shit, we got Perfect Kwamika in this bitch. Yo, what's up? Yeah, no, microphones are my life, baby. And by the way, for all of you guys there out on a budget and you're trying to get a good microphone, this one right here I recommend. This is $369 plus tax. This is the Rode NT1. And for what it does, dude, listen, I've actually recorded a lot of my newer tracks with a combination of the TLM 102 and this Rode. It depends on what I'm looking for. Like, if I'm trying to get really quiet or narrative or do something where I'm trying to add layers that are different, octaves, I tend to want to use the Rode NT1 just because the Neumann is so powerful. like when I get really low, like if I'm talking like this, you can hear everything around me so much bigger. Even though my room's soundproofed and everything, it kind of doesn't really matter. The microphone is just so fucking powerful, it can pick up your blood running through your fucking veins. But yeah, man, fucking having a mic cabinet, I never really understood, you know, when I was, you know, starting up in this business, why you would have so many microphones. Don't you want just one good microphone that fucking does the job? No, each microphone has its own sound. You know, it has its own fucking darkness or clarity. The high end will be tweaked or not. You know, it'll have a more robust low end. You know, there's so many differences in microphones, and the manufacturers know that, and that's why they kind of spring for making these crazy fucking designs and shit. Because the shape of a microphone has never really changed, but the complexity and the schematics of how to build one have. But anyways, let's stop being so fucking nerdy. I apologize. I've completely wiped out this whole motherfucking live. But we're about almost an hour in. Even if mics for our... let's see what we've been... I'm a mic fanatic as well. The SM7B has warmth without having to use a tube preamp. Fact. You know, by the way, for you guys out there that aren't familiar with the different types of preamps, the tube preamp you should definitely stay away from until you've gotten your engineering skills up, because it adds so much juice and saturation to something that it's almost an not an imperative, but yeah, maybe that is the word. It's something that can fuck your mix up if you spend too much you know, if you put too much credence into it being a part of your mix. Bet if you got your hands on an SM7B, you'd love it. No, I know I would. It's weird, man. I have this relationship with microphones. Like, I study a microphone for so long before I buy it. I kind of already know everything there is about it. Know how it sounds, 10 different voices. You know what I'm saying? He said, I got 5. I have the AKG 220, and I actually have the Chinese version of the U87. Haha. Yeah, no, well, actually, not so. I disagree with that. Your last comment, the Neumann would be perfect for a tube preamp. I have a tube preamp right here, the PreSonus, and let me tell you, it adds way too much power. The Neumann itself is already so accurate. It just sizzles everything. It makes everything sound like it just came out of a radiation bath. It doesn't need that. You need a tube preamp for something maybe like this. Like if this just had a little juice up in some of the frequencies with a little bit of saturation, this actually might be Neumann quality, you know what I'm saying? So maybe you know, $300-$400 microphone plus a preamp, you're gonna get the desired effect. The tube preamp is just such a powerful thing. You got to be careful with this. Some Neumanns actually come, yeah, that's the U67, not the 87. The U87 has everything built into it. The U67 comes with its own fucking box and everything for the tube preamp. It's $6,000 rather than $3,000. They look exactly the same. The only difference between the U87 and the U67 is the color of the logo. So if you ever seen them on camera, you wouldn't notice the difference unless you zoomed in and checked out the color of the thing. Pretty sure the U87 is purple and the U67 has a blue logo. And the TLMs have red. Anyways, but yeah. So by the way, FL Studios dropped their new shit. They dropped their stem stripper technology. I'm gonna pray for new studio equipment. You good, bro? You got my mic, and I think I'm not sure what monitors you have, but I don't think you're gonna need an upgrade for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really wanted to, you know, spend your tax money wisely, you know, you could probably grab a Neumann. You know what I'm saying? A TLM 102 wouldn't hurt. But I have to honestly say to anybody, because look, I'm a Neumann fucking faggot, bro. I fucking suck Neumann's dick so hard. So hard. All right, I'm about to play it for you, bet. But my thing is, for all of you people out there that are upcoming engineers and have studios, listen. There is what is it called? When you reach the point where money is, I can't think of it. The point of fuck. I can't remember the words. Anyways, look, if you don't plan on having, you know, crazy ass fucking people like, you know, famous people coming through your studio, or you being on like a different level, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't go too crazy on your microphone, because there is certain levels you could stop at. Like, if you're a mumble rapper, you could stop at an AKG P420 or 220 or AKG 2020 or AT2020. But I use an M Audio plug and play. M Audio is not a bad brand. My monitors used to be M Audio. Well, they're still here on my desk, but they're holding up my other monitors. M Audio is great. What was I getting at though? Hold up. Oh yeah. So diminishing returns. That's the word I was thinking of. You know, there's a point where you're spending too much money for something you don't necessarily need just yet. Like, all right, here's why I would say a person needs to upgrade from this microphone to a TLM 102. If you have reached your level of engineering understanding on how this microphone works, and you want to see what the next level looks like of, you know, presence in clarity. Because this microphone, the Rode NT1, is the one I would recommend to anybody with the budget under $1,000. This microphone that I'm speaking on right now, like, I use this microphone very often, being that it's actually the second most expensive microphone in my studio. That doesn't really mean shit. The fact that if this was my only mic, I would be pleased. I would be okay with this microphone. You know, if you have like a AT2020 or an AKG P120 or something like that, then yeah, you might want to start saving up now for your upgrade. But for the most part, you really don't need all that shit. All you need is a good microphone with a decent frequency response rate and a decent mixing skill. You know, that you can get away with a lot of shit. So I recommend this microphone to anybody of that standard of budget. But anyways, let's move on to some shit. I heard I have something in my emails. Let me go take a look. Oh, various viral. Let's check it out. And we're gonna play. We got a video too. So hold on. Let me pause this and go back to this right here. Bam, we in there like swimwear. So shout out to my dude Various in this bitch. Let's check out this viral video. Hopefully it goes viral, and hopefully we're to blame.
The flow that ain't knows with the flu, how we sneezing. Put in work over time, every breathing. Influence too much, how they copy my reasons. Sound so much on the track, I keep streaking. See how they base it, they caught in a cycle. I'm the king of this shit, be the title. On war on myself, only ones that's my rival. See me as a potential, my idol. She doing too much to go viral. It's a loop, how they spinning a spiral. They go live, been here for a while. I'm not hard, you just sound in denial. See a bad bitch, I'm knocking it down. This shit better than sex, hear the sound. Say this one shall come gather around. I'm the best artist in the L-Town. Helpless, if you love your life, should back away, take the suggestion. Niggas speak and smoke, can't hear you talk, bitch, you can jest it. Gladiator in this war of music, you'll get bested. I'll pull up, no way, y'all niggas split up like some sections. I'm about to go walk in with the pole and we go shoot shit. Only one and nigga, leave me alone, you know how you get. Dreaming out this fucking atmosphere, I'm feeling lucid. People think they right until I pull up. You bitch, because I'm ways. Talking, get out of my way. See, it's a parade. Too much drip on the track, I'm a fan. Particular taste, know the energy can't be contained. Like VHS tapes, these memories can't be replaced. You can't hang, you can't hang, you can't fucking hang, you can't fucking hang. Get up out the way, get up out the way. Better come okay, better come okay. Know that it knows with the flu, how we sneezing. Put in work over time, every breathing. Influence too much, how they copy my reasons. Sound so much on the track, I keep streaking. See how they base it, they caught in a cycle. I'm the king of this shit, be the title. On war on myself, only ones that's my rival. See me as a potential, my idol. She doing too much to go viral. It's a loop, how they spinning a spiral. They go live, been here for a while. I'm not hard, you just sound in denial. See a bad bitch, I'm knocking it down. This shit better than sex, hear the sound. Say this one shall come gather around. I'm the best artist in the L-Town.
Okay. All right. So that hit me a little off guard, to be honest with you. Not trying to judge a book by its cover, but, you know, when I first saw you pop up in the video, I'm like, oh, this is about to be some straight, like, fucking Flint, Detroit, fucking Lansing / fucking can't find a snare to find his life, you know what I'm saying? Like, usually when people need the entire squad and a video to hype them up, it's not for the right reasons. This was surprising. This actually had a nice little swag to it. You know what I'm saying? This ain't my bag per se. This ain't something that I go out of my way to listen to. But I feel like this is one of those things that I'd be like, I'd hear it on the radio and I'd be like, okay, you know what? This is not terrible. Like, let's keep on listening. And by the end of it, I'd be pretty impressed that they put that on the radio, because that has more content than your average song, and that it has that style to it. So I'm not sure if you're still in here, but much love. That was actually pretty solid right there. Hold up, so let's see. Oh, a bunch of people fucks with it apparently. Got a hack for you too. Take the TLM 102, unscrew the top, and take the foam piece out of the basket where the capsule is. Did that to mine, and it sounds a little different. In my opinion, sounds a little better. Oh shit, much love. Shit, I appreciate that. I might have to take a look at that. But yeah, no, back to this video. So, and also the video quality. So, the only thing I saw in that video that even remotely garners any kind of criticism is the very first scene when you lined up for the fucking shoot on the the breakaway, the shake, when the whole table shook. I was like, oh, it's a little unprofessional. Just a little. The rest of it was shot like a fucking movie or a music video, you know, or like an episode to a television show. Very well done. I just think that if I would have saw that clip, I would have wanted to reshoot it, and I would have put my camera on a tripod off of the table so it didn't catch the vibrations. That's such a small, stupid detail to talk about. So the fact that that's all I have to complain about, I have to say that's a 99.81% dope. You know what I'm saying? That shit was solid. Definitely, if you got more shit like that, go ahead and flood my email. We'll play that shit. Oh, shit, bro. Shit, this is what we do around here. This is Cthulhu Caverns, man. This is where the fucking artists come to speak their shit. This is where we all come. And this is our watering hole. You know what I'm saying? Like, we come around this bitch and play some new shit, talk with everybody and shit. The thing is shot and was still... my heart is blocking it. I need somebody else to comment so I can read this shit. Okay, there we go. The thing is, the shot was still... The shake was an effect. Oh, I would take the effect out. That's the only thing. No, don't do it. Fuck that. Fuck what I'm talking about. Release the video. Don't listen to my dumb ass. I'll have you sitting here trying to fucking redo some stupid shit for no reason. No, that was dope. That was very well done. I really want to play them. Actually, you know what? I might. There's not very many of you guys, and I might not get in trouble for doing this. Let me try something right quick. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, but let's see. Hold up. Oh yeah, baby. I think I want to give you guys this thing. Okay, let's see if we could do this. Window capture. Tell me my windows, baby. Tell me this is here. I'm not seeing it. Fuck. Dude, I really wish this would work. I don't know how to make this... Alright, let me try something else. Let's new scene, media file. Let me replace this. Alright, I'm not sure. Can you guys hear this? Yeah, I can't hear it either. I don't know what's going on with that. Hold on,
Blind green
Right, here we
smoke
go.
in
Let me
the
see.
air
Let me
whenever
see.
I'm
Hold up.
seen. My team
Probably
turn
can hear
around
now.
scheme to a crime scene. Godspeed, you really got me messed up. So you come in the missile like Tom Green's left nut.
Now, don't tell anybody you heard this here.
Blind green smoke in the air whenever I'm seen. My team turn around scheme to a crime scene. Godspeed, you really got me messed up. So you come in the missile like Tom Green's left nut. I like people to laugh at me when I masturbate. Some have been a castaway. I just got back today. My soul filled up, but even if it's still fucking people that can kill punks like grilled stuffed burritos. Ill fucking vato, feel something hostile. $100 bills, put the pills up his nostril. The soul aimed at cocaine gives me nose pains. When I can afford it, 40, you're snorting the whole thing. What I got to say, why don't you tell me, Padre? It's my way and my way is the highway. Literally, I get high, then I sit in my driveway for 5 days till he thought I committed suicide. Wait, never mind, I think he's fine, he just high as hell. I'm surprised he's still alive. Can you drive yourself to the hospital to get yourself a drug screen? Until they see the credits for a movie in my bloodstream. What goes up must come down, but not me, not me.
I take one good puff and clouds is all I see. I see, they say.
What goes up must come down, but not me, not me.
I take one good puff and clouds is all I see. I see. Yo, I'm baked, you can tell by the look of my face. I've dilated, I've been blazing over 5/8. I stay stranded on my own in this rapping game. Like Tom Hanks, I will blow the whole cast away. I ball, so you know I will, son. Build done on my dough. In a moment they'll come to get me. Bet 150 that they will run to get jiggy with it. Cause this kid is just wonderful, isn't he? You know we feeling good. Off a blunt of that sticky, my middle finger up to those who ain't coming up with me. I will rumble with any competitor, bet I've beheaded them. It's evident that this is evidence of it was better than the rest. I said it, don't get it confused, not shit to do, but go ape shit when you living until I get through to you. I'm finna do what I gotta do until I reach the pinnacle, dude. This isn't new, I've been sick, been dope, been fluent, been here in front of you, so you know what I've been doing, get into it. See, they thought they were hanging with us until they saw what we were capable of.
What goes up must come down, but not me, not me.
I take one good puff and clouds is all I see. I see, I see, I see. They say
What goes up must come down, but not me, not me.
I take one good puff and clouds is all I see. I see, I see, I see.
Smoke got smelling like a whole dispensary. My weed turn a hot box to a party. Munchies kicking, you know who I'm breaking bread with. My team on these rappers' heads like eccentric. Say when this a go, money green like Piccolo. Smooth as a pick and roll. Anytime I spit a flow, drip like a faucet. Sick, make 'em nauseous. Anybody hating on us must be exhausted. Every win, all the work, can't put us in the dirt. Thought we fall off by now, bet your feelings hurt. We similar to the Wu-Tang Clan. Meets Outkast and G-Unit, bearded brethren. Take a pound, burn it down to the roaches. If the weed ain't potent, don't approach them. We in the building like the architects, follow the blueprint. We laid the foundation, this is a movement. No slowing the momentum. We really doing what we gotta do to get this done. We on a hell of a run, our numbers going up. You can't beat us, but ain't real enough to join us.
What goes up must come down, but not me, not me.
I take one good puff and clouds is all I see. I see, they say.
What goes up must come down, but not me, not me.
I take one good puff and clouds is all I see. I see, yo.
So I take it some of y'all fucking with this and shit. It's coming soon, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's happening. You know what I'm saying? It's coming soon, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. And look, bro, shout out to Mino. You know what I'm saying? Mino. The man's knows what he's doing, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I appreciate everybody that fucks with that shit. But, you know, it's coming out soon. Like I said, for y'all that are in the dark, if you are just now, Damn, son, where'd you find this? For you guys that are just joining or whatever, Bearded Weirdos is converting. We're going to become the Third Eye Tribe. And that right there is a glimpse into the future. You guys just got clairvoyance. That was crypto clearance to the highest standard. But, man, I can't, I really can't express how much I enjoy coming out here and fucking with all my artist community and anybody else that pops in here. Tonight we got 1,079. We're down to the major 17. You know what I'm saying? The ones that matter the most. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you, Boss Pizza. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. All of y'all motherfuckers, man. I appreciate everybody coming through here. You know what I'm saying? And this has been another good Cthulhu Caverns. But we got so much stuff left in store. You don't even know how much work we've put in this year. Well, maybe some of you guys, because a lot of you guys do follow our shit, and I've noticed because of the plays. By the way, the plays have been doing great. I appreciate everybody that fucking pumps our music on a regular basis. Oh, there's going to be more music videos from us. You know what I'm saying? We just, me and Jay, we kind of try to do everything on our own. And it's too much, I already produce, engineer, and write, and now write books, but not saying that I couldn't learn video editing. It's just not my thing. I just don't have the time. Because I could tell it's one of those things that's going to take the same amount of effort it does to produce and engineer. And I'm just not willing to take on another great responsibility like that. So that's the only and obviously because of funds, that shit doesn't happen on a regular basis. But when you got 3 people pulling together, so it makes everything a little easier when we're all pulling our weight. So you guys are going to see plenty. We're going to have at least 3 or 4 videos just for this upcoming album. And by the way, I know that the new industry standard is kind of like fucking desensitized y'all, but you have to remember that some of our favorite artists take months and years to release albums. So we're going to take that approach. We're not about to just get together and be like, we're doing it, and fucking put out whatever. That's not going to fucking happen. It's not going to happen. Me and Jay spent too long on our own kind of doing a lot of experimentation. At this point, Knight's done a bunch of experimentation on his own and with us, but now that we're all a cohesive unit, it's time for us to see what we can do. You know what I'm saying? What we're capable of. And the only way to do that is to raise our own standards of what we're going to put out. So, me and Knight are probably arguably the harder of this, branch. But me and Knight have this, innate ability to just keep on writing and consistently pump out shit. And what that does is make, an 89 percentile dopeness. 89% of our music is dope. And then we get, a nice chunk of it that's, unreleasable. It's good, but it's not up to par with our usual shit. So, and I'm sure that's with most artists, but what we plan on doing is when we drop our first Third Eye Tribe album, we want it to be, G-Unit Beg for Mercy. You know what I'm saying? We want it to be something like that. You know what I'm saying? With something that you want to play. Something that you want to go back and play. Because I don't know what it is about artists nowadays, but a lot of, new up-and-comers, they don't have a lot of replayability for me. I don't know about y'all. That's up to you. But, matter of fact, let me see in the comments. There's 14 of y'all left. Who gets the most replayability for you? Name, it doesn't have to be just one artist, but give me, a list of people that, on a regular day basis, when you run out of shit to listen to, you're like, okay, I know where to go listen to some good shit. I want to be that guy, but I'm curious about who is that person for you. Who is it that when you're like, I'm fucking done. I've tried my best to explore the world of music today. I need to go find something familiar and fun. For me, that list goes on. Ludacris, G-Unit, Eminem, Tech Nine, fucking Diabolical or Diabolic, Ill Conscious. There's a bunch of them. Luther Vandross. All right, now, I only expect somebody as classy as you, Chris Dukes, to come up with something like Luther Vandross. I'm thinking hip-hop. This motherfucker's like, nah, fuck all hip-hop, bro. I'm trying to go to my roots. I'm trying to feel some love. Dolph, Young Dolph, I've heard of him. I don't know if I know his music that well, but his name has been passed around enough where he can't be terrible. one of my main go-tos lately has been an artist named Ill Conscious. I don't know what it is, but and I've played him on here before. But in my opinion, I feel like he's like the reincarnation of Big L, which is my number one. I don't know. I can't even say that. Okay, he's my number one favorite dead rapper. Number two would be Big Pun. But let me. I feel like I can't talk about how skill is without fucking giving you guys a presentation. Cause you guys know I'm a stickler, right? Like when people fucking say they got bars, I'm expecting this. Hold on, let me see. Let me look in the comments. The Testament or fuck you mean? I only listen to myself and DirttyB. Sometimes I surf the web for random new stuff. And you know what? I would think that was a lie if you were anybody else. I've seen your lives. I've seen your stories. And I've been talking to you on the phone. I know what you fucking play, you silly bastard. But yeah, The Testament or fuck you mean? First person to comments, that's what I'm playing. I ain't got bars, but I got beers. Look, bars, Rap Devil, I replay him constantly. Well, Rap Devil is dope. We have a track that's not released yet. I can't wait till that shit come out. All right, Testament it is. All right, so this is Ill Conscious, Testament. Now, by the way, I don't normally do this because, especially if they like already got kind of like a little boost, but this man is only hitting 30K in 5 years, and I think he deserves millions. So, if you guys like what you hear, I have no connection to this artist. I have no reason to be telling you this other than I really enjoy his music, and I hope that you guys will as well. This is Ill Conscious, The Testament. Check it.
I can't express I can't express in my physical, I can't express I can't express.
Yo, turn to the Savior, blessed. Yes, is the holiest scriptures like the New Testament, right? And it's like the book of Thessalonians, tuned to the authentic. No matter what episode of this, niggas is pump faking and gas with the best petroleum. Peace to the king, speak to those needing the steam, peeping the scheme, empathize with the shooters, flinging the scene. Son, it's in my jeans clean, my steeds are pristine. I was conceived on 1550 McKean, rocking Saucony's. Older guards was popping the chromie before the raw was synonymous with the rock and Jeroni. No rocks to the rollers playing Tekken alive on the Sony. Before the thoughts arrived, to trying to dive in the yoni. Pops was a user, got it popping like Lollapalooza. Before I rocked the fronts that I caught from the jeweler, chewing bazookas while the thugs on the blocks with the Ruger. Truly, my generation, the first fluent in using computers. Never had Disneyland plans. My grandma the greatest, but she returned to the essence before the kidney transplant. Took a sickness for granted through stress and the CAT scans. Dialysis every day, never thought it was that bad. Yeah. And I don't mean to get sentimental, but real shit, my son died up in that hospital. My thoughts projected that God was deceptive. Had my heart affected cause he placed that infection inside the small intestines. Niggas see me the man with the lingo, thinking my life is dancing flamingos in San Domingo. The Mandingo, never jamming, lacking the dingo. Like Pablo and Gustavo, busting caps in the gringo.
In my physical, I can't express through song. I can't express through song. In my physical, I can't express through song. I can't express through song.
Yeah, bro, that's hip hop, man. That's the shit I be looking for on a regular day basis. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to find. That's the shit I'm trying to promote. That's the shit I'm trying to have in my life. You know what I'm saying? That's the dope shit. You know what I'm saying? To me, you know, I like all kinds of shit, but something about that ability to just capture you with rhymes and keep your attention with schemes. Something I've always tried to do, and I always enjoy when I see other artists do it. All right, what you need my input on, Mr. Perfect Kwamika? Let me check my inbox, see if anything came in. Oh, we got something. Oh, Zach Bone sent you. Oh, Zach Bone sent me my shit. Oh, song submission from fucking Dose Charisma. All right, check it out. Unspoken, raw, not mixed. Check it out.
Hey, Robbo, you crazy for this one.
It's hard to socialize. Society keep me stressing. Reality got me out here grinding. I'm I'm one of a kind, no, there's no one out here like me. That's why it's hard to socialize, society keep me stressed in reality. Out here grinding, I'm one of a kind. No, there's no one out here like me. That's why it's trouble replacing me, baby. I don't want no violence. Let's get through these trials, then make up your mind when I'll be waiting, listening, pretending not to be your boyfriend. Cause we've been best friends before you were my girlfriend. From sun up to sun up, I ain't been asleep yet. I've been smoking that pressure that got my chest feeling tight. And I've been sparring with some legends and watching them killers hunting. I'm thugging to be something, baby, and I'm already locked in. Reality did it to me, now I can't stop this grinding. My destiny been decided, I thank him for each blessing. And never stop praying, better days upcoming. I've been speaking that to existence.
Alright, Dose, I see you got an artist in development on your hands. He's good, but
most times I've seen it done and act off it. Times go by, I hate to sit around and watch it. Focus on my goals, they just ride around to take my mind off it. Fake friends falling on and standoffish. We get upset at each other when nothing makes no sense. I swear I've been getting high and feel no effect. Take no offense, but if I'm meant to disrespect, I like to do it with respect. Don't act like I didn't have no solid ground to stand on back then. The shit they say versus what they do to resolve it. That right there is the difference. We are not the same. I'm my own person. I admit my wrongs when I knew I shouldn't. I believed in something different. I'm too busy to be playing victim. Like spaz, stick a pin in your pad and stab at your heart to see if it still bleed. And I've walked roads now under construction, blamed by my mistakes, not for times I strive for greatness. That's the ugly contradiction. Half of y'all live your story, non-fiction. Certain vibes come together and conduct energy. I don't need you being negative near me. I grow tired of being modest, so fuck whoever been hating. I have love for all and it's equally divided.
I was bumper popping my collar for it. Ever had a dollar, ever had a bitch. Daddy was a pimp, he used to bring him to the crib after mama took a hit. Me and mama on a roll, treating ladies proper. Bet you kissing on her while I take the kids to soccer. I'm older now, dealing with my predictions while sipping vodka. Got her sitting in the A4 light. Would she be there if the whip a Honda? Everything I do for her, she can never promise. So I clock in and get them dollars. If I got locked up, you just cut me off, forget the problems. Come out you with a different baller, got my clothes on. When they mention your name, yeah, I know problems, but you have a different picture to frame. You see, I'm addicted to plans, and you mad cause I'm addicted to your friends. Once again, it's my addiction to blame. I'm the busiest man who do business to me.
That's definitely
you never lifted a hand, steady raising your voice, and I'm sick of it, man. I've never been choices, but it's either you or the Royce, and only you can destroy me. A nice ride is never annoying when you got tune-up paper. So now I'm taking off and giving 2 fucks later. I'm done with you like my boys that did too much hating. This shit is too much lately. Every time I have a dream, you have a nightmare. Every time I got some cheese, look who's right there.
Alright. You know, Dose, you have an uncanny ability to just adapt to whatever style you plan on fucking using. I like that. I like that a lot. Here's my thing. That would have been a lot easier to listen to if you would have sent it to me to mix. But looking past the inability to hear all the words in perfect clarity, what you were saying and he was saying were perfectly matched in content and why they existed on the song. I like that. About the artist that's on this, I don't have any complaints rather than I have premonitions. Like, I feel like he's a good artist. He's had a lot of time to examine what styles work and don't. He's got a good voice. He's got a good understanding of placing himself in the beat. But I think that all of those skills are at like 70%. Not bad at all. For sure. Above pretty much anybody in their competition range. But I do have to say that they'd have to put in some work. That's one of those things that like 3 years, 4 years down the line, he'll be an impeccable artist. Like, quotable. Put on t-shirts. And Dose, you already are, so go fuck yourself. Alright, first verse is Spizzy Spaz. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna give it to you straight up. That's the fucking dumbest name on the planet. He's gotta change that shit. Spizzy Spaz. Come on, fucking chat. Tell me they ain't the. There's got to be something better. Come on, let's get some variations on that. We can get something better than that. Spizzy Spaz. That sounds like somebody that's mad about getting cummed on. I don't know why, but that's what it. Spizzy Spaz. And he's not spizzy about being spazzed on. I don't know. Not a big fan of the name. I feel like that needs more work than his style does. That's for damn sure, because that shit's worth it. Loose tongue. I don't hate that. It's still his verse. A lot of potential there. Yeah, no, agreed. Bro, if you knew him, then you'd rock with the name. Well, I don't know him. And here's what I gotta say. First, as soon as I hear it, I don't even want to press play. And you have to remember that. Because I'm not sure what my name does to that kind of part of the psyche, but I can't imagine it's any better. But when I see Spizzy Spaz, I'm not even interested in clicking on it. Like, that name doesn't draw my attention. It doesn't make me seem like, let me see what this artist has. Because if you got a Lil in there, Lil, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm probably not going to listen to your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just all there is. It is not even because of, like, no tropey shit. It's just you can't be Lil forever. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you're going to be fat and old. You know what I'm saying? So, Lil Bow Wow, Lil Romeo, them motherfuckers probably ain't Lil no more. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So, names like Spizzy Spaz or fucking, I don't want to draw any other conclusions, but that one right there definitely needs a little work. Or will a better name grow on him? Well, let's get the Spizzy and Crizzy. You think? I'm sorry, I can't agree with it. We definitely need to talk. We need to do some brainstorming, because for an artist with that good of a style to start off with, the name is gonna hinder him. I'm not the only one that thinks like this. I can't be the only person that sees Spizzy Spaz and is like, yeah, no, I'm good. That's definitely some white boy talking about some wizard shit and fucking. Even though that's shit I would listen to, I don't know who it is. You know what I'm saying? So, when I hear something like that, those are so like Snoop Doggy words that I'm just expecting nothing. I don't have any expectations. Either name yourself after something very important to you, or use your name in a very fun way. Something. I don't know. There has to be something better than that. He even said in his song, I don't know what he said. All I know is I need a better name. That's it. Anyways, much love, y'all. It's been 100. Hold up. Actually, let me check my shit one more time, because I swear I somebody. Yeah, perfect. Perfect sent 2 things. Shitty mix and master, rough recording. Let's play this instead. It says play this instead. There we go. Shout out to Perfect Kwamika, bro. One of my only connects in actual Mexico.
I don't wanna wake up alone. I just wanna touch the sky again. I don't wanna wake up alone. I just wanna dance until the end. Tell me when you break up with me, 'cause you know I love the way it feels. Tell me when you make up with me, 'cause you're the one who breaks the seal. Just came back from hell, vacations don't last forever. You know what they say, the devil do it better. The bitch is wildin', the pussy wetter. The sunny side, the sunny weather. The kind of place you only go once. So take a line, come inside and come and get you some. We was all there, but only few came back. Rest in peace to Daisy, rest in peace to Mac. We won't see each other, only in our minds. Mac was way too smart, and Daisy hella fine. I know you said, is it okay with you? I know you said, can I drink one for you? Now my friends are dead. Is it okay? All my friends are dead. Will I be okay? Oh no, is this okay to me? I don't wanna wake up alone. I just wanna touch the sky again. I don't wanna wake up alone. I just wanna dance until the end. Tell me when you break up with me, 'cause you know I love the way it feels. Tell me when you make up with me, 'cause you're the one who breaks the seal. You're the one who breaks the seal.
I feel like you don't need the fucking auto-tune. Even though it does help a little bit. I feel like I feel like you're one of those artists that only use auto-tune because that actually might give you more listeners for some reason. I don't know why that's a thing, but I feel like if you went 100% zero auto-tune, you would still have bumpable music. That shit's solid. That last part, that lead, that solo, whatever you want to call it, that had vibes, man. You know what I'm saying? And your melodies are like, they're what the radio has, but they're different. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like that a lot of your tones remind me of the radio, but they don't single out any specific thing that you might have influenced by. That was dope. That was solid. What else I got in my email? What else I got in here? All right. So, since there's nothing else in there, I'm going to give you guys something. I'm going to give you something. Is there anything? Oh, where's my shits at? All right, now I haven't heard from my mans in a while, bro. I don't know what's going on with Electric Avalanche. I'm pretty sure he's going through some kind of issues right now. But if you pray, then put him in your prayers. If you like believe in a secret or something, you know, put out some good vibes towards my mans. But this is our track together. This is I Just Got a Lambo featuring Electric Avalanche. Oh, and by the way, for y'all motherfuckers, hold up, let me pause this. For you non-social ass motherfuckers chilling in the comments, bro, why don't you, while we talking, click on everybody you see in the comments and go add their page. It doesn't take that much time, and I don't mind if you leave and come back. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and add these motherfuckers, because these are your dwellers. And by the way, I place that name on all of my people. Anybody that comes through here, anybody that stops in here on the weekend, or every now and then, or once in a while, I don't really give a fuck. I'm happy you came. And I name anybody that comes to the Cthulhu Caverns the Dwellers. Eventually, I might start a merch line. You know what I'm saying? I might even pay people to fucking wear this shit. I'm just kidding. Nah, for real, though. Like, it's one of those things where, like, I want to start a movement. You know what I'm saying? I want to start a movement where this is the place we go to discuss things without any kind of fucking hindrance. You see what it says across the bottom of my screen? That's what my motto has been since I started this podcast, where we talk about whatever the fuck we please. And I honestly love that part about having artists in the studio. You know, like recently we had Lo in here. Lo is I met her at the dispensary. She's one of my bud tenders, and you know, fucking definitely super solid. Always has good recommendations when new products are out, and always is aligned with the best price for the best buzz, because she knows that's what I want. I don't know about the rest of the customers that come through there, but she knows that I like that $8, 200 milligrams. You know what I'm saying? So whenever there's a deal going on or something's coming up, that motherfucker reminds me and makes sure that my pockets is ready. So that's some real ass shit right there. You know what I'm saying? And then we got Perfect Quimica, the solid motherfucker from Mexico. You know what I'm saying? This dude been rocking with me since back in the day at the music reviews, bro. And I honestly have to say that in between then and now, not much has changed besides the fact that his quality and his content has gotten better. The style has never changed. And that's not a bad thing at all, because sometimes you guys have to remember that the reason that we like certain artists is because of their style, because of their differentiation from everybody else. So anyways, you know, when I'm all my people's in the comments, these motherfuckers is thug life, you know what I'm saying? And so Doe said prayers for Doug Mitchell, aka Electric Avalanche. That's right, Brand. That's right, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gotta put our love out to our peoples and shit. But anyways, this is I Just Got a Lambo with Electric Avalanche. So make sure you send those prayers out there.
I just got a Lambo.
I just got a Lambo. You don't want a land race. With the vocal tracks, I overlap. I'm on a bad day. 17 grams, that's a roach in my ashtray. Dirty in the studio, Bruce Wayne in the back cave. This is money up front, don't play no damn games. You the only one dim in the room like a lampshade. I'm in your face like Nelly and Heather Band-Aids. Mad fame, star of the attraction. It's Max Payne. I'm in the fast lane, straight
can see me snatching your family, your shitty track plays. It's trash, man, my campaign, popping champagne backstage before the performance about the rampage. My hands waving in the air, watching fans rave, poison in your veins, food for thought, here's a mandate. Can't wait, like a new battle coming from past state. Rest in peace, homie, we love you, that's a damn shame.
In the Lambo, about to hit the bando with unlimited ammo. Dirty with the kick and I'm funky with piano. 40 in the clip and extension on the handle. All these foreign cars, I need a new one. Bro had the green Lambo, I had the blue one. No bull, I got pull on set. Avalanche, I get you full on wet. The way I move to the cornbread is too jiffy. Ain't no gentle way to say it. I ain't never been no pussy. Ain't no other way to play it. Ain't no killer, but don't push me. I get roadhead on the go, then pussy. In the can, ho. I'm the man, understand, and I'm rocking with the band, though. I got the plan, she ain't a playing, ho. This beat is too fly, but it's got a land, though. But I'm still.
Look, that's what I'm talking about, bro. That's bars. This motherfucker said this beat too fly, but it's got a Lando. Hey, he said this beat too fly, but it's got a Lando. Hey, bro, I'm just saying sometimes it doesn't take that much to impress, bro. All it takes is good wordplay and economy of words, you know what I'm saying? It was stuck in my outbox. Sounds like Cypress Hill. Wait, what? What's is there something in my inbox? Okay, Shaquille O'Neal PSN. Let's go Midwest Mobster, O-Dog and Almighty Rasta King.
Come on, man. Selling drugs, dealing guns, that's the keys to the street. Drinking liquor, smoking blunts, that's the life of a G. While I'm in it, gotta get it, only like that I see. Chasing money for the riches, that's the life of me. Stay ducking from the law, I'm a Midwest mob. Never trust a soul, so I sleep with my child. If you gossip with this news, just take a visit to the dog. Drowning on the screens, I'ma pop another yard. Enemies getting close, got the Tommy with the drum. Did he rage, pop his face with the glizzy looking dumb. Living zombie on a beam, got his body feeling numb. Hit the plug on the lick, then we splitting up the crumb. So many homies in the cemetery in the pen doing time. Steady watching for the haters who would rather drop a dime. Telling on associates just to resonate crime. Standing with the angels, out of sight, out of mind. I'm a hustle, I'm a struggle, can't hold me down. I'm reaching for the top, but I'm standing my grind. I lived in the streets and I went a few rhymes. I'm a Midwest mobster with certified climb. How they playing in the streets, better follow the code. Shark gotta swim with the sharks just to let them know. I'm a bite when I eat and the bullets in my clothes. Keep thugging till I shine, middle fingers to the pole. Living life to the fullest when I'm standing on the edge. Red beam on my head, I'm a Midwest mobster. A Midwest mobster. Enemies holding guns aiming straight for my head. I'ma end up dead. I'm a Midwest mobster. A Midwest mobster. Living life to the fullest while I'm standing on the edge. Red beam on my head. I'm a Midwest mobster.
Midwest mobster.
Midwest mobster.
Midwest mobster. Yeah.
Enemies holding guns aiming straight for my head. I'ma end up dead. I'm a Midwest mobster. A Midwest mobster.
Up your chopper on me, you better not go to sleep like a janitor. Rap with that mop on my seat, talking big boy shit, make a op go retreat. But I wanna see him dead first, cop on the scene. Ironically, I do a nigga like O-Dog. Y'all niggas want this hamburger combo with cheese. Then I go scouting and follow his team. Don't gamble with your life, this ain't a lotto machine. I've been battle tested, now I can put in the order. No alphabetic niggas offer they service like child protective, just to ensure you niggas that sound progressive. Not the nigga to play with, niggas that spin like a playlist. You can get sprayed like a fragrance to put it in layman's. Work this machine like a cream and they wondering who's the assailant. Me ending up dead, nigga, probably not. Get on the motherfucker bumper like a body shop. You know I never would break, no karate chop. Get the blacking out, bitch, I'm going, I'm a star. So nigga, don't take me there, you and your mama car. There be no more you like we had a stock. Boy, I cut the fuck up like some battle skies. I deliver my nigga like Amazon.
Living life to the fullest while I'm standing on the edge. Red beam on my head, I'm a Midwest mobster. A Midwest mobster. Enemies holding guns aiming straight for my head. I'ma end up dead. I'm
yo, let me hear how y'all feeling in the comments.
Midwest mobster. Living life to the fullest while I'm standing on the edge. Red beam on my head. I'm a Midwest mobster.
Let me see you in the comments.
Enemies holding guns aiming straight for my head. I'ma end up dead. I'm a
Midwest mobster.
A Midwest Midwest mobster.
It's a Midwest thing. I know you heard that. I've been a lunatic where the doctors and nurse at. I keep a freaky bitch feeling on where her skirt at. She chew my dick like a straw, she gotta slurp that. I see her eyeing me, I gotta flirt back. Niggas steady trying me, I gotta curse back. Worst case, hurts black, bring the church back. Where I'm from, they call her car.
I'm sorry, but she did my dick like a straw. She had to slurp that.
Off in the dirt sack. I'm from the loot, this country grammar the answer. Just look us up on a map. We sit right in the middle. We ain't the same, but we stay at the palace. It's like a riddle. Your bitch from out of state, we probably gon' make a giggle. You can't come and run shit, it ain't that simple. You cross that bridge, you better come over civil. You cross me, then Jesus better be with you. For your family be having family issues. Yes, I'm feeling blessed now. I pray to God I don't have to go use a Tech 9. Unless I'm rapping with Tech 9 on the west side. Wherever real niggas at, that is the best side. All fake niggas move to the left side. You niggas doing too much, you need some rest time. A lot of you niggas screw up, shout out to left eye. We moving digital currency like it's best.
Living life to the fullest while I'm standing on the edge. Red beam on my head, I'm a Midwest mobster.
Alright.
A Midwest.
So, let's get the good shit out of the way. If that track was fully mixed and up to par, that would be a radio hit. That or at least an album hit. That would be something that people like go back to play. Whenever they feeling like a Midwest mobster, that would be the track that they put on their playlist. When it comes to my negative aspects, the only thing that I have to say is that the last verse was the best verse. Like that person's quality was up to par. Is very easy to hear. The hook does. I just feel like all that just needed a little extra bit of a mix. And I'm one of those sticklers. I'm one of those. If I'm willing to talk shit about it, send me the stems, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll mix that bitch. And if you like what you hear, you know what I'm saying, you could pay me for it. But shit, depending on how much better it is than the original, we might have to settle for a fucking outlet to let you get that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Just so it's better and out in the open. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes what's better than money is reputation. You know what I'm saying? To know that with Boss Pizza, anytime this motherfucker hit a brick in the wall and he feel like he got a good track and his mix just isn't up to par, I might pop up in his brain and be like, maybe he might have the solution or at least the guidance or something. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be that, bro. I don't know what changed, but you know, when I was younger, being famous used to be like a dream of mine. I wanted to be recognized by everybody. But the older I get and the more I hate people, the more I'm like, yo, can we just stick to like, you know who I am, but not what I look like? You know, like on some Slipknot shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's one of those things, like, I'm never going to stop being me. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that resolutes into money in my bank account. But I have a feeling like it's going to take a lot longer than I'm imagining. I don't know what I'm expecting anymore. You know what I'm saying? I put my standards a little lower back in the day when I saw everybody's standards dropping. You know? Because I'm one of those few motherfuckers that hold out. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, when a television show or like a series or something is going in the fucking in the goddamn trenches, I feel like either if they don't listen, that's one problem, but if the community speaks up enough where they're like, yo, this is trash, son. This is garbage, this is garbage, this is garbage. If they don't listen, they're not doing their job. And if they are listening, by the time they come out with a sequel, a remake, or something like that, then they've usually taken our comments under scrutiny. And I feel like nowadays, that's just not as much the case. They're kind of just like, whatever. If anybody will listen to it, release it. No, don't do that. I don't plan on doing that ever in my entire career, in my life. I'll never put out anything that I question, ever. It'll never happen. When it comes to content, yeah, I might experiment, and some of you guys that have reached out for features know that. You know what I'm saying? I can definitely step outside of my comfort zone. What I like to do is talk about how shitty artists are and how good I am. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I'm good at rapping about. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it doesn't matter what the subject is. Give me the subject. And you know what? I'd like to also add that since I've started writing novels for the last 2 years, I think that my writing skills have even taken another dip into a different category where I'm willing to experiment on tracks I never would have before. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that the way my brain works, as long as I see something there, I can build bridges and I can build a foundation. I just need to see something there. So when it comes to storytelling tracks or anything like that, even R&B where you talk about loving the bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like I got any of that shit. Long as I can feel myself on that beat and that beat's telling me to say the right shit, you're going to get a hit out of me. You know what I'm saying? And that's all there is. By the way, I know y'all know this, but please express this to your friends because this is about to change next year. For all of you guys that are watching this, I do apologize. But if you're in my squad, then this isn't going to affect you. Like if I hit you up on a regular day basis and we talking on Messenger on like, you know what I'm saying? You know who you are. Our prices aren't going to change, but I'm going to actually start charging for my features next year. Just because this year being free, you know, I did work for a lot of artists, but it turned into me having to outdo them on a track every time. And I'm just not willing to downgrade myself that far. You know what I'm saying? So almost every time, and I'm not saying that I'm better than the people on the track. It's just most of the time when I get these tracks that they want me featured on, I go way farther than I probably should have. You know what I'm saying? I probably should have just like watered it down a little bit, and I would have got a verse they would have loved, their fans would have loved. But I think about my fans too much. So I think about, you know, the people that actually listen to me and they're trying to hear the next thing I'm going to say that is different than what I've said before and what has like credence. So whenever I write a feature track, I'm like, yo, this person's going to stumble upon this and hear this bar and be like, oh, you know? Anyways. But we're creeping up on 2 hours, longest podcast in a while, you know what I'm saying? But I have had the support of the fucking dwellers. Y'all have been racking this shit up. Plus, tonight we did pretty good. At our highest peak, we did 1,085, and we've been trickling down since then. But I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Because the people at the end, y'all the most important. Y'all the motherfuckers that I pray that, you know, you find a duffel bag of cash and that your wife magically, instead of cancer, finds out she got some crazy inheritance. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the shit I be trying to wish out for y'all. You know what I'm saying? For my people that stick in this bitch and really support the artists that come through here. Because I do. Regardless of what you see on this camera or what you hear on my Facebook or wherever you get your information from, DirttyB cares for and supports the artist that he works with. That's all there is to it. And I'm actually, and some of y'all might be able to speak to this, but I go as far as when the loyalty is concerned, if you diss my people, I gotta diss you too. I'll be the first one. I'll put my fucking reputation up on the chopping block before I let you do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just recently, Dose Charisma had a little fucking something. Oh, no, it wasn't Dose Charisma. It was actually my boy Solo Flex. He had a little something. And I was like, he said, what? Hold on. I took like 10 minutes out of my life and destroyed his. And sent that as a feature. Or, no, I didn't, actually. Here. I'm going to go ahead. Actually, here's what's fun about this. I'm performing with this dude tomorrow. So if you're seeing this and you got a problem with this, you can go ahead and approach me and I'll fucking make you sweep your teeth with a broom. Or you could just shut the fuck up and enjoy the show and survive the event. But hey, look, bro. And if y'all think I'm playing, bro, you'll find out if this motherfucker has anything to say other than, yo, what's up? Dope show. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm going to my page right quick. Because this ain't something that I have, like, on regular tap where I could just reach right to it. This is actually on my YouTube. But I feel like y'all going to enjoy this a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I had to say some shits. Videos. Oh, yeah. And by the way, before I go into this, thank you very much for your guys' local patronage to my short stories. If you guys don't know, or if you guys didn't know, I truly enjoy writing novels now. Even if they're short stories or something like that. I really like fleshing out characters and building circumstances and describing certain things. It's just something fun, something I've listened to my whole life and tried to take a whack at it. And just recently, watching, Melophobia go, 13 views and Breaking the Seal 11 views. And on Breaking the Seal, I got a message from somebody that I don't talk to often, and they boosted my head up so bad, bro. But anyways, dropping Compton Undead and seeing y'all fuck with that bitch and that we got 76 views on that bitch in 5 days so far. That's saying a lot for a short story. There's no likes, there's no dislikes, there's no comments. That kind of bugs me. So if you guys listen to this podcast, listen, bro, I do write short stories, and I'm actually working on a big novel that's going to be dropping soon as I get it edited. But as I write short horror stories and I feel like they're ready for the public, I release them here. And so far, we got my very first one, Unwelcome, Home Sweet Hell, Tooth and Nail, I See You, Grassman, Order of the Moth, Pursuit of Happiness, 1000 AD, Dream State, Caregiver, Breaking the Seal, Melophobia, and Compton Undead. Ooh, let me change that name. Well, fuck it. Y'all got Clip Champ now. Y'all know what that is about. But before that, I did drop this. Where's that? Here you go. Check this out. For the record, this is your fault. You should have kept your fucking mouth shut. Don't speak on people's names you don't know. You never know who they got in their corner. Oops, he fucked up. He should have kept his mouth shut. You don't even know those charisma, so it's about blood. If I show up on your block, then call the dispatch. Big swag, more like shitty rapper, little dick fag. Thick fat cock is on your mind at all times, homie. I heard he got caught daydreaming with his mouth open. I know everything I need to know about your soft ass. Dozing at the desk, listening to your response track. And in fact, you picked this beat to waste it on. You don't like your words you said. Betty about the pages, mom. What are you, 50? You sound like you're fighting gravity. Standing in the booth, sweating bullets on this battle beat. You wonder why you chalk lines on the bloody floor? You said it's gunplay if you don't respond in 24. So who the bully now? You don't want to talk in person. Who the fuck is BOE? Bisexual op emerging? You both can get it. Your bones are brittle, I'll break them all. Bet you when you kiss your wife, all she really tastes is balls. Your fatal flaw was thinking doses alone. Till I creep up on Zing Zong like a ghost in his home. You just a peasant, not close to being exposed to the throne. And you're just garbage human beings. I'm exposing you both of you broke. Judging by your vocals, get the dollars, queen. You couldn't be a rapper if you dressed as one for Halloween, not a me. So next time, go and mind your business before we take a road trip and come and find you bitches. It's life or death and I don't care, I'll defeat you. I got your future in my hands like a tarot card reader.
So easy.
So next time at the studio, get your vocals laid. You cheapskates like a broken pair of rollerblades. In deep space, I uppercut your soul and float away to gun flash. Get a tan quicker than you throwing shade. Now shut the fuck up. All right.
I go to war on a track just like Vladimir Putin. They think they want all the smoke, but then they get mad when I'm shit.
Okay, they tripping. They act like I ain't about to play that. We about to play that since that's the last thing that they wanted to throw up in my shit. We definitely about to play that. Hold up. This is my dog, bro. Shout out to motherfucking Tragic, bro, and fucking L20. Fuck, I don't know why I don't know his name. We got a track together. M20, my bad. Yo, here we go.
Man, it's crazy to me, like a Scorsese movie. Do we wait on credits to roll? Shit is getting too deep. Man, this ain't about politics. I won't open that petty door, cause I know just enough to not wanna know anymore. Bunch of old guys with no home life, fucking around on their own wife. Now going in on top of a bone knife. Son of a bitch, it is making me sick. They can take away with so much of the shit. Predicted that I'll be inflicting some pain on the track, then laugh and break it to bits. Used to mainline, my veins high as a plane flies. Stage dive into sobriety, but I'm not the same guy. Straight vile, like I'm at the end of 8 Mile. Make tile floors, take wild doors, breaking 8 piles. Making waves in the scene, no fucking taking a leave. How much more will it take for you to see? I go to war on a track just like Vladimir Putin. They think they want the smoke, they get mad when I'm shooting. I'm a creature from around the way, bringing it down today. Yeah, everybody knows I go to war on a track just like Vladimir Putin. And if you rock with me, my head's all saluting. Living life with no regrets. Don't ever hold your breath because I'm not going in.
Ready for war, rolling up in a tank. Kamikaze, suicide bombers, straddle grenades. Assassinate the opposition with whatever it takes. Decapitating any motherfucker step in my way. You want to smoke? Come and get it. Bet you choke and you quit it. I ain't backing down from shit. If you started, I'ma finish. With the quickness, I'ma dish it out. Serving you, boy. When I'm 20 on the mic, I leave it murder destroyed. Blitzkrieg when I'm on the attack. Me and Tragic on the track, we leave 'em flat on their back. It's a rap. We're breaking down your barricade. We came to invade. Even if I'm out of ammo, got a bayonet blade. We can go toe to toe, bro. All I know is victory. That slope is slippery. You climbing up with injuries. We some creatures from around the way, making waves in the scene. Stand our ground and stay. I
Vladimir Putin. They think they want the smoke, they get mad when I'm shooting. I'm a creature from around the way, bringing it down today. Yeah, everybody knows I go to war on a track just like Vladimir Putin. And if you rock with me, my hats are saluting. Living life with no regrets. Don't ever hold your breath because I'm not going. I go to war on a track just like Vladimir Putin. I'm the brick that's making you sick.
I'm such a fucking faggot for that, Mike. Shout out to fucking Tragic.
I've been known to chop it up, you can't call me Baraka. And our shit's getting hairy like the suit that Chewbacca. Not fluent in Russian, but you're a Suka Subaka. And I'm murking them all with a circular saw. Lost in the fog of all of this whack rap's the worst of it all. So grab my sickle and scythe and grip it tight. It's like kryptonite. The bitches of mics having a tickle fight. Just picture this in the midst of this. Get pissed at this and I'll flip my wrist cause I'm too weak to resist, making you cease to exist. Oh, I think they might be coming to get me. It's mental case for life, reppin' 5150. Stand near to me, but please don't flip on my coattails. You're so frail, lyrically get clipped like a toenail. I go to war on a track just like Vladimir Putin.
I'm just saying, bro, I only fuck with the best, bro.
I'm a creature from around the way, bringing it down today. Yeah, everybody knows I go to war on a track just
put it like this, bro.
And if you rock with me, my hats are saluting. Living life with no regrets. Don't ever hold your breath because I'm not going anywhere.
Hey, listen, if you rock with your boy DirttyB, listen, I only fuck with the best. You know what I'm saying? Like steel sharpens steel. Silicone doesn't sharpen steel. Cotton doesn't sharpen steel. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't benefit for fucking with a lot of artists. And that reflects in my music. You know what I'm saying? Like I only fuck with people that I feel like can rock the tape as hard as I can or better. You know what I'm saying? And if I consider you better than me, then I'm going to top you eventually. And look, that's all there is to it. You know what I'm saying? And look, this is how artists should think, right? You should never be so cocky that you think you can completely destroy everybody in the room. That's not possible. But you should be ready to face everybody in the room if the opportunity came to it. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that when you enter a room you should scan every person and start thinking of rebuttals and disses. But I'm not also saying that you shouldn't. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, back when I was still in the battle league and I still had like that fucking a feeling at the back of my I don't know where it was. It was in my chest. You know what I'm saying? Like I would feel those like nervous butterflies that turned into pure hatred. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I want to prove to the audience that this person is as much of a faggot as I think they are. And I expressed that in music. You know what I'm saying? Because like you kind of have to, before any song that you make, you have a small conversation with yourself, whether you like to think to or not. And by the way, if you're hearing these words and you remember that the next time this thought crosses your mind, remember your boy. But there's a chance that you think over, what am I trying to say? How am I going to say it? Okay. What kind of beat do I need? All right. What delivery do I need on that beat to express what I'm thinking? The hook. Then you get to the hook. The hook is always the hardest part. Like, what tells your story that you're trying to do in this track that has repeatability? And, that's trial and error. That's, miss and hit. You know what I'm saying? You never know when something's going to actually strike and become true. But while I still got a couple of you motherfuckers here, we're gonna see how dedicated you truly are. Because I actually kind of want to read a little bit of the story I've been working on that's about to come out next. It's called Unplanted Seeds. So let's see how you guys feel about this. I'll read the first 2 pages and hopefully you guys don't skip out on me. Check this out. The Unplanted Seeds. Earl stood center of his field, his boots sinking in the slightly sun-baked earth. The sun heat was merciless, causing sweat beads to come down his forehead and trickle down the back of his neck. His hat offered a small shelter from the sun, but not from the thoughts that filled his mind. He looked out at the vast expanse of 34 acres, I reversed that, 43-acre plot, a sea of untouched land that stretched out towards the horizon. He turned the question over in his mind, examining it from every angle. Why had we never planted anything? His wife Jackie approached from behind, her soft footfalls lost in the rustle of the wind through the brush. Her sudden presence startled him out of his thoughts, causing him to jump slightly, and he evidently been deep in his contemplation. She tilted her head, her keen gaze mirroring his own as she stared into the green pastures. "I wonder why we never grew crops," she voiced aloud. The question had been tormenting her all afternoon. He pulled off his canvas gloves and ran a finger through her silver hair. He loved her face in the summer light, the angles of angelic contours. She pulled him in close, feeling his muscles ripple under his sleeves. For 55, he was a strong man, healthy and clear-headed. He pulled her even close, draping his arm around her shoulders. His sigh stirred the loose strands of her hair that naped her neck. "I guess we never got around to it," he admitted it. The words tasted bitter on his mouth. He had always been a man of action, not one to let opportunities slip by, and yet here they were, owners of a land with bountiful soil and no crops. The story of how Earl had came to own these 43 acres was a tale he shared with his wife on many moonless nights. Born into a family of hard-working farmers, he had inherited the land when his father passed away. Rather than sell it as his siblings done with their shares, Earl chose to keep his portion. He had dreams of tending his own farms, of transforming the barren land the barren land into a thriving farmstead. But those dreams had yet come to fruition. He spent the first few years of his youth overseas. The rest he spent breaking his back for corporations that didn't even appreciate it. He had left when he was younger for the big city, and after a few years in college, he found that it wasn't for him. His lack of action in the military left him restless and eager to prove himself. So when he returned to his father's farm, taking up the mantle his father held for 40 years, he felt like it was his responsibility to take it up. Jackie, on the other hand, was a city girl born and bred, who had fallen in love with the horses as a young girl, and when her family vacationed at a ranch, she had a natural talent for tending to the creatures, and her passion for them led to her career as a veterinarian. That's how she had met Earl. He'd been looking for someone to care for his horses, and she had been searching for a place where she could devote herself to the animals she loved. The worlds collided. They're desperate for each other's different backgrounds. They found common ground in their love for the land and the creatures that inhabited it. They married, and Jackie moved to Earl's farm, bringing with her a vibrancy and life that the place had been lacking, especially in the years since his father had passed. He was a hard man, but he loved just as hard. As the years went by, Earl and Jackie, proud to their heart's soul, they had tended the horses, expanded their stables, and offered boarding services to horse owners in the area. The farm became a bustling hub of equine activity, Jackie's experience and Earl's knack for business driving its success. The equestrian side of things flourished. The couple had always intended on expanding their agriculture endeavors, but life had always been getting in the way. There was always more pressing matters at hand, whether it was demands of their growing business, family obligations, or unseen challenges that required their immediate attention. They sat for dinner late Thursday evening, steaks, potatoes, and red wine. The steak was usually a sign of celebration or bribery. Earl chewed suspiciously, waiting for the catch. After he finished the whole slab of meat, he decided it wasn't a trap after all. Earl and Jackie, at their rustic dinner table, had a hearty meal of chicken, roasted vegetables spread out before them. Their conversation, like their daily routine, was grounded in the mundane yet comforting rhythms of their farm life. Jackie talked about the horses, how Daisy had been a bit temperamental today, and how she had spent the better part of the afternoon convincing the mare to allow her to replace her horseshoes, and that Holly might have a hoof infection. Earl in turn shared his day's triumphs of finally getting the old tractor to start. and that his plans to start landscaping the area near the barn had commenced. He commented how Holly has been walking funny and it'd be worth checking out. As they moved to the dessert, Jackie's expression turned thoughtful. Something stirred up in the alpacas last night, she said. Something stirred up the alpacas last night, she said, her eyebrows furrowing slightly. I went out to check them, and they were all huddled together in the corner of their pen, making the most distressing noises. Kind of freaked me out. Luckily, I brought my shotgun with me. I brought the shotgun with me, and I was sure I was going to find a coyote or something. Earl looked at her concerned. His spoonful of apple pie paused midway through his mouth. Did you see any signs of critters or anything that would spook them? Or do you think there might be a storm brewing? Jackie shrugged, her gaze distant as she remembered the alpaca's frightened expressions. I didn't see anything unusual, and the weather has been clear. I don't think we're due for a storm, at least for a while. I suppose this is just one of life's mysteries. She gave him a reassuring smile, and then they went back to their meal. The subject of the distressed alpacas went for rest for now. All right. Let me check what we got. 5 people. All right, so here's what I was trying to accomplish, right? I'm really just trying to get you guys familiar with their routine and how they react on a daily basis to just doing things. Because when I do finally throw a stick into the spokes, you guys will notice. And I don't know. The more I write, the more I find myself trying to expand things, you know? But much love. I hope everybody in this bitch has enjoyed the music that has popped up in this bitch, because I have. And also, I hope anybody that's listening to me speak words into this microphone right now cares about the words I write on paper. Listen, music-wise, you got a lot to look forward to. There's a lot of shit coming. And as writing goes, now that I have started writing novels and you guys have seen some of my short horror stories, listen, my next story is not going to be short, nor is it going to be horror. It is fantasy and action mixed with a little taste of horror, and it's several hours long if you listen to it. Probably a week worth of reading. But when it does come out, you guys will see it. So much love, everybody, and once again, thank you for stopping through.